Hey guys, it's Crystal Lee Moore-Lucier here, also known as your Home Sweet Home 519 Realtor, Crystal Lee Moore, and this is Realtor Life, a fun and entertaining look at life in the trenches as a real estate professional in Ontario. This is our Realtor Life 30-day challenge, and today is day 21. So what's really cool about day 21 is that we listened to an awesome podcast, which the link will be below and I will share. But before we get into that, we have a page from the Pivot Year, Brianna Wiest. We have really been having fun with these. So if you are following along in your book, we're on day 19 of this book. Okay. What is meant for you will arrive in your life and it will remain in your life. What did not transpire was not meant to. The end of that journey would not have led you somewhere you would have wanted or needed to be. If you're really honest with yourself, you know this on the inside. There were so many signs that you willingly brushed over in the heat of blind hope. If you spend your life fixated on the might have beens, you miss out on the steady currents that have carried you all this way. Notice what stays. Notice what is constant. Notice what perseveres. These are the things that the song of your life will be composed of. It is tough to keep going all the time. And I think the biggest lesson I've kind of taken away from this 30-day challenge is that you do need to be flexible with your approach. Thank you, Tony Robbins. But you also just have to pay attention to times that you need a bit more rest, times that you need to maybe pivot things. I have actually changed my desire to go outside every single day, mostly because I think I was getting sick and it's really not going to help anyone if I am sick. So I've been doing some indoor stuff, but at the end of the day, it's, are you going to keep going? And so today's podcast was really cool. Now, if you have a chance, Richard Robbins has a really cool challenge right now, and that challenge is called the Millionaire Mindset. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get the replay of it, but Millionaire Mindset, it's 4 days, but it's only 1 hour a day. So 1 hour a day, 4 days, and it's just to help people kind of get through the bump of January, February, especially this year. Really cool stuff, and I definitely recommend it. But the podcast today, we listened to something from the Tom Ferry show. So it's called the Tom Ferry Podcast Experience, and it's called Communicate to Close, Storytelling, Tactics, and Closers. And they actually interview a woman named Terry Sojin. I'm saying that wrong, but she wrote a book called Presentation Ready. What's really cool about this is she talks about how, and they all talk about how 2025 is a very different year, and we're going to need to increase our skills. And one of the things that a lot of us don't do as well as we could is close. So do you remember the old movie ABC, Always Be Closing? But the thing is, a lot of us have the same fear. We don't want to seem pushy. No one wants to be all salesy. And sometimes that will actually mean that you will not get a sale. Now, there's a school of thought that says, okay, well, if someone else gets it, then it wasn't for me. And that's fine. That could be true. But if someone is just a stronger professional than you and you would both do a great job, then why are you not going to increase your skills to do better? Right? So I'm very good at connecting with people, but sometimes asking for the close can be tough. So what they were talking about in this, they have the 7 penny rule, and big props to my Auntie Lisa because she told me about that years ago. A nice close that they suggested is, are you ready to move forward? And that's when you can find out if someone is or isn't. And then you can change people's minds potentially with 5 steps, and it's called the Monroe Motivated Sequence. So they talk about that, but they also say make sure that you're not winging it. So one thing that you could do at the very beginning, so you're not giving maybe too much information, is ask the sellers or the customer, whoever it is, what is most important to you, and they'll usually tell you. So, so guys, we are doing it. Today is 21, and I think that, I'm really excited to share the rest of the podcast. So have a fantastic day. We'll see you on day 22, and just keep motivated, guys. If you do need more information about the Richard Robbins Millionaire Mindset and you can't find it, just let me know and I will share. Talk to you soon, guys.